Hello, welcome to the Tableau tutorials. I'm a trainer of Uplatz. Today we will discuss what is group, how to create group, how to add members to the group, how to remove the members from the group. These are some of the topics we are going to discuss which are related to the topic group. First, the question is, what exactly group is? Groups are used to combine related members in the field. For example, if we are studying in the degree, we can combine history and English as one group and physics and biology as another group. We can name those groups like science and other as a general group. And even groups are used in what-if analysis. For example, if I combine South and West region, what would be my sales? Or after combining two regions, is there any changes in my sales? Or is there any increase in or decrease in my sales? This type of questions can be answered by group. Let's see how we are going to create the group. And also, there are various ways we can create the group. When we create any visualization in the Tableau, in the visualization itself, by selecting the data, we can create the group. Or else, if we want to create group with the help of data pane, then also we can create the group by selecting the fields present in the data pane. These are some of the ways where we can create the group. Let's understand the concept of group by demonstrating a simple example where I'm going to drag a field called subcategory onto the column shelf and then profit onto the row shelf. Now we can see how subcategories are doing. That means what is the profit earned by each and every subcategories. As we observe the visualization here, some of the profits are declining. That means they're having negative profit. And some of the subcategories having the positive profit. For more understanding, we can sort this visualization where we will see positive profit subcategories on one side and then negative profit subcategories on another side. Here in the visualization, we can observe that the subcategories, bookcases, tables, and the binders, they're having negative profit. And now I will create one group by selecting these data points in the visualization. For that, first I have to click on Ctrl and then I'm going to select the first data point. Now I have selected all the subcategories who are doing negative profit in the market. Now I hover the cursor on the selected fields. Here we can see the icon of group. After placing the cursor on the group icon. We have to click on that icon. Yeah, now these three subcategories, bookcases, binders, and other one, formed one group. By default, name is provided once we create the group, and even we can rename this group by clicking on the field that is newly created group, and here we have to select rename. Now I will rename this group as negative profit subcategories. Yeah, now the group is named as negative profit subcategory. The group which is having the negative profit, it contains the subcategories who are doing negative profit in the market, and remaining subcategories having the positive profit, and even we can combine those subcategories into other group. That means the subcategories which are not doing a negative profit, or the subcategories which are having positive profit, can be grouped into other. In order to follow these instructions, we have to go to the field that is negative profit, and then here we have to click on the negative profit group. If we click on edit group, we can see this binders, bookcases, and then tables. They are negative profit subcategories group. And now if I click on include others, and then I will click on group, now we have two groups, that is subcategories which are having positive profit in one group, and the subcategories who are having negative profits onto the other group. This is the fundamental concept of creating groups. When we create a groups, when we combine related members in the field, then we are going to form a group. By default, group name will be provided, and then as per our requirement or as per our need, we can change the group name, that is, or we can rename the group name. And if we wish to combine the remaining elements or remaining members into another group, we can click on other group, and then other group will be formed. In this visualization, we can see the positive as well as negative groups. Let's create one more visualization for understanding the creation of group. Now I'm clicking on the another sheet. I'm dragging and dropping customer name onto the column shelf, and then measure sales onto the row shelf. And now I will arrange this chart in ascending order or descending order. Now we can see the visualization where we are drawing the sales by customer name. Even I can swap this visualization and I will sort this visualization on alphabetical basis. Yeah, here in the sort window, I am going to select alphabetic. So now it is in descending form. I will choose the sort order as ascending. Okay, yeah. Now we are having the visualization where we are sorting the sales based on the customer names, and we are using the sort order as alphabetical. So what I'm going to do now is I will I will combine some of the customer names into one group. That is, the customer names whose first letter is A, I will combine into a one group. That means I'm going to add few related members. Not all the customer names whose name starts with A. I will choose some of the names. Adrian, and then Alan, Adrian Barton, Adrian Hain, Alejandro, Alejandro Savli, Alan Goldman. Yeah, some of the names whose letters starts from A, I am combining into a one group. And now I will form one group. And I will rename this group. I will rename this group into as A group. Yeah, now A group is formed. Now I will click on this A group and I will go to edit group and I will open the edit group window. So now edit group window is present on the screen. So now what I want to do is I want to add one more related member, that is name where first letter is A. I am choosing Amy Cox. I want to add name Amy Cox into the A group. For that, first I have to select the name Amy Cox, and then I have to select the group name. And now I will click on OK. Let's see whether the Amy Cox name Amy Cox is added onto the group or not. No, it is not yet added. Let's see how we are going to add it. Let's add the member to the group. That is Amy Cox we have to add. Yeah, now Amy Cox is added to the group A. Yeah, in the A group, now the new name Amy Cox is added. Suppose if I want to remove any of the group member, that is, if I want to remove any of the name from the group A, then again I have to go to the group A and then click on edit group, and I want to remove Amy Hunt from the group A. Sorry, not Amy Hunt. I want to remove these are the group members which are present in the group A, and in that group I want to remove any one of the group member. That is, for example, Adrian Hain is there. I don't want Adrian Hain to be on A group. Now I will select Adrian Hain and then I will click on ungroup. Now Adrian Hain is removed. Now Adrian Hain is no more part of the group A. So these are the only members who are present in the group A, and now Adrian Hain is removed. But we have to remember one thing very carefully. After removing the Adrian Hain name from the group A, his name will be added on to the other group. If we have created other group, then it will be added to the other group, or else his name will be present in the remaining members where we didn't created a other group. If we click on other, include others, yeah, now we are forming the other group. Apart from the members who are present in the A, the remaining members will be grouped under other group. And from the A group, we removed Adrian Hen, and that Adrian Hen name will come to the other group by default. And it will not be present in any of the group, not like that. Once we remove any of the member from the group which we have created, that will come and join the other group. This is important. This we have to remember while creating the group, and when we remove any member or when we add any member, these things we have to remember. Now I will click on OK. So here we are forming the group where some of the members name whose name first letter is A, and the rest of the members are present in the other group. So these are the some of the points regarding the forming a group. So here we have learned what is group. That is, we are going to combine the members, related members of a field, and when we create a group, two groups will be formed. That is, the group what we are creating and renaming it into a new group, and remaining elements will be present in the other group. That means if we click on other, then it will be present in other group. And we can add or remove members from the group what we are creating. And once we remove the member from the group, that member will be present in other group. That member will go and sit in the other group. So these are some of the important points we have to remember when we are going to create groups. And one more thing I would like to share is groups are created on both dimensions as well as on measure. We can form a group of measures also. Whereas in the case of sets, we are going to create sets only on dimensions. Here you can see here, create. We have the privilege to create group on dimensions. We can see, and as well as set also we can create. Now let's check on measure, what it will show. Yeah, we can create group on both dimensions as well as measure. Whereas on the, with respect to the set, we are not going to create sets on measure. This is important, we have to remember. And one more important point I would like to share is we have to add manually. That means when the underlying data source changes, like if any of the data member or if any of the fields having one more member or new data member is added onto the data source, then that changes will not reflect to the view directly. In the group, we have to add it manually, or else if we refresh the data source, then also it will not take place. That means changes will not take place. Manually, we have to add the new member onto the group if they are related member of a particular group. So these are some of the important points regarding the group. Thank you, everyone.